Think about your fitness journey. Think about the commitments you made to your goals, the dedication, the determination you said you were going to come with. Right? None of that matters unless you follow through. None of that matters unless you keep your word. Why's up? It's your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your nephew, your friend, but I can't be a son of your kinfolk. Will Henry with God's Will Fitness. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you can get the new videos and the new content when I release it, right? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for giving me your attention. I'm just here to educate, motivate, and inspire, right? I'm just here to break down the principles, the elements, the ingredients that comes with fitness. I'm just here to show you how to eat the pain and not let the pain eat away at you, you know, because you have to survive, right? This fitness journey, it's a ragged path, right? It's a road less traveled. It's not paved perfectly. So you need the tools to make your ride smoother. You need the tools to make sure you got enough fuel to make it to your destination, to make sure that you can follow through with your commitments, to make sure that you can follow through with your word. Keep your word, keep your integrity, keep your character. I know I can be guilty of it too, but if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me. It's all about the follow through, right? Think about basketball, the flick of the wrist, right? The shot, the free throw, the jump shot, the form. The way they make those shots is because of their follow through. And if they're consistent with that follow through, 9 times out of 10, that shot will go in. Think about the QB making the passes, throwing to the wide receivers out in the open field with the flick of the wrist, because they have to follow through to make sure that ball travels at the right velocity. Think about your fitness journey. Think about the commitments you made to your goals, the dedication, the determination you said you were going to come with, right? None of that matters unless you follow through. None of that matters unless you keep your word. None of that will happen if you don't move intentionally. None of that will come together if you haven't found the puzzle pieces. And the way to complete the puzzle is to follow through. Dedicate your time to your priorities. Be determined even when things don't go your way. Stay consistent when everything around you is a distraction. Follow through. Right? Is there truth? Is there honesty in what you speak? What is your character about? How much integrity do you got? Every day you got a chance to turn over a new leaf. Every day is another opportunity to become the person that you want to be, but you have to follow through. You have to be consistent. The momentum has to be constant. You can't take a break. You can't pause. You can't stop. You can't yield. You have to follow through. You have to finish the course of action. You have to finalize all the tasks. You have to complete all the assignments. It doesn't matter if you understood the assignment. Did you complete it? Did you finish? Did you fill out that blank sheet of paper? Did you turn it in? Right? Did you get a grade A? It don't matter what you understood. You can understand an equation but not do the math, right? You can understand the situation but not do the right things. So it takes more than understanding. It takes more than the acknowledgement, right? It takes the action. It takes the movement. You said you was gonna make it to the gym. You said you was gonna work out. Do it. You said you was gonna eat right. You said you was gonna prepare your meals. Get in the kitchen. You said you was gonna do this 4-5 times a week. Be prepared. You didn't forget your clothes. You didn't forget your pre-workout. You didn't forget your protein. You let things slip you by because you wasn't intentional. because you wasn't being proactive, because you wasn't taking matters into your own hands, because you wasn't being responsible, because you wasn't accepting the blame, you wasn't accepting the accountability, you wasn't taking control of the situation. You gotta follow through. You gotta complete every task they set in front of you. You gotta leap over every hurdle. You gotta maneuver through every trial and tribulation. You gotta finish the race, right? Because the time is ticking. Or you gonna be groundbreaking, or is the ground gonna break you, or you gonna get caught up in an earthquake, or you gonna shatter the concrete when you make a step, or will the hard times make you fall? Will the tough times make you collapse? Will you break through like God's will? Fitness. So